it's Lori with Quilt Central Studio. Today we're going to be talking with Deb Deaton and talking about some of the art classes that she's offering between now and April. We've got the class loaded up and ready to go for when the population all comes back and all the seasonal people, and uh, just some fabulous classes coming up. Take it away, Deb.
Okay. I'm Deb Deaton. I'm a fiber artist. So they kind of call me the unbridled artist because I have no rules. So when you take one of my classes, you just have a blast, no rules, no stress, no nothing. So one of the first classes we'll talk about is ink tints. Those of you that don't know what ink tints is it looks like a colored pencil, but it's activated by water or a medium. So on this piece, you will get an entire kit with 6 pencils, your brushes, and this beautiful pattern. The pattern is all white fabric, and then your job is to color it in with all your pencils. And again, no rules. So if you don't like sunflowers, paint them blue, paint them pink, I don't care. We just have a blast. You get it done in one day, and they just have so much fun. Then you can take it home and put your beautiful borders on it. I will also teach you how to do rat tail binding. Rat tail is satin cording, so that's what this is bound by. So jam-packed class, it's a lot of fun. Once you take that class, we graduate into the intermediate class. This class, you'll get a pattern of these beautiful birch trees, and then your job then is to go ahead and paint the whole thing. So it's a little more advanced. You're going to learn how to use Inktense blocks, which act the same way as a pencil, but you're going to shave them and put them in some water, and then just do this whole thing again. So it's all white fabric, and it's just so much fun. It's probably one of the most popular classes out there. Everybody wants to just branch out and pretend they're in kindergarten again and paint with their hands. So we just have a great time. So I hope you guys can make that. It's in a brand new class, and it's just going like gangbusters.
And then there's a part three. We've
Yes.
got beginner, intermediate, and then
Then
part
there's
three.
the advanced. The advanced, you bring in your own photo, and then I will teach you how to make the pattern, and then we'll just start painting it from scratch. So just don't make it too big, because I always want you to set yourself up for success and get it done. And so you just bring in your own photo, whatever it is, if it's a dog, a landscape, a human, I don't care. And we just have fun. And that's a 2-day class. These are both 1-day classes.
Okay. Then freaky fiber art.
Freaky fiber fun. This one is repeated so many times because people have a blast. I don't know about you, but I have my machine and I didn't know all the beautiful stitches it can make. And so this is only about learning all of those wonderful stitches that are on your sewing machine. Then we can add in beads, and then you add in different fibers. You can see here perhaps it's a silk, and Quilt Central is so fabulous. They carry all the products here. So you don't have to worry about it. You just come here and buy what you need. And then again, you're going to do that rat tail binding. You'll incorporate 8 different fibers into it. And you're just going to have a blast. You can do some hand sewing in here as well, which I did a little embroidery work. But just play with your machine and get to learn it finally. So if you've got that brand new machine and wanting to know how can I get all those stitches, this is the class for you.
Also in here that she has her beads that she has made out of fabric. Um, this is another class that if we get a lot of people interested, we're going to throw it on the calendar too. We offered it a couple of times, and it used fabric, and then she has these micro beads that you kind of roll your beads into, and then you also do a little wire wrapping. She has a whole lot of tricks up her sleeve and doing fun things.
It's just think outside the box because I don't own a box. So we just have a good time and play. And many of you folks are terrified of free motion quilting. Well, this takes that fear of free motion quilting out. So all is you get a little pattern of probably about 30 different kinds of patterns, and they're silhouettes. So you'll learn how to outline that silhouette and then play with your free motion. And I teach it in such a way that you're just going to take off with it and just have a great time with it. And again, you can do whatever pattern you want. So I kind of walk you through that as well. And we just have a good time.
So this is
that is a half a day class.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will put the beads on one half of the day, and then we do, this is called thread play. And then we can do thread play the other half of the day. So you're just kind of here all day having a good time. This is cheesecloth art. So many people are intimidated going, oh my gosh, that looks so difficult. But honestly, this is a beginner's class. You will get the pattern of this man, or if you don't like that man, some people call it like Santa Claus, St. Nicholas. You could bring in your own photo. I don't care what it is. It can be an animal or a person. I've had people do landscapes out of cheesecloth, but you'll learn how to play with cheesecloth. It's not the cheesecloth you buy at the grocery store. I supply all the cheesecloth for you, and it's three different flavors or weights of cheesecloth because cheesecloth is just like fabric, and then you can just play with it. If you know how to use Elmer's glue and you know how to use steamosine, that's all you have to do. And you can zigzag on your sewing machine. It's that simple. So you just bring black fabric, bring in your own photo. If you don't want to, you can do this photo. And this is is it 1 day or 2 day? I think this is a 2 day class. This one is the 2 day class. So it takes about 2 days just so I don't rush you and just so you can have a good time with it. But this is a great class and it is for beginners. I know it looks difficult, but it is not. It is so simple and you just have fun again.
Okay. And now,
Under
yes.
And the next class, and I've got a lot of classes that I probably didn't bring samples for yet, but we can. So this is just one of my samples of when we do our 4-day boot camp. And with that, you will start with a white piece of fabric, and it's prepared for dyeing fabric that Quilt Central owns and has here. So you just buy that. I teach you how to paint your whole background. So you would paint the sky, and you just kind of mess up the bottom because I don't care because you're going to cover it with fabric. And then we start layering applique. This whole thing is done with a knife, which is the coolest thing ever. And you're going, well, how do you do a knife? It doesn't cut fabric. So you just have to come and find out. And they have the knives and everything here. This is all done with just threads. All those threads that you throw away, please don't. Put them in a bucket. If you don't want them, bring them to me. But the whole background here is just with thread. So I teach you everything you ever want to know about mixed media. You'll use inks, oil pastels, oil color pencils, wool roving, which she has here. Sari silks sometimes can be in there depending on your photo. I mean, the sky's the limit. So this is just about having fun, and we've done this class what 3 or 4 times now here, and it's probably one of the most popular because they're learning everything you ever want to know about mixed media because that's my world.
Yep. You supply your own photo. We've had everything from just absolutely gorgeous sunsets and desert landscapes.
Dogs,
horses.
Dogs.
Yep, horses.
Yeah, just all kinds.
Mountains.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah, so it's whatever you love. Bring your own photo. I will convert it to black and white for you. I prepare it for you, get it ready, and you just come and let's go play for 4 days. 4 days. And you leave your machine here. It's all safe. We have a good time eating lunch. We can all go out to dinner, whatever you want to do. And it's just fun. So I hope you guys can make this. This is my joy right here.
I know this is being offered the first week in December. We've got 1 or 2 signups now, so there's still plenty of space. I have a materials list for everything here. I carry everything she needs for the class, or you would need for her class. Just come in and talk to us. We want to work with you on this.
Yeah, and if you have questions, they have my phone number. Lori's great about just having people call me if you're having questions, you're not sure about something. Never hesitate. I'm always available.
So come and join us. Plan if you're not here in Green Valley yet, but you plan on being here in the next few weeks to couple of months. Set aside time to do one of these classes.
Yes.
You will thoroughly enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Several people will come to the same class 2 or 3 times because you cannot absorb all the information at one time. Even though you're doing a lot of this stuff, there's always just so much information and you've always got another photo that you want to do or another project, another wall that needs something. Come and join us. Have a great day.
Thank you.